Most traders do not struggle because they do not have a strategy. They struggle because they do not trust their strategy. They test a system. They see some good results. They start trading it. Then, one losing trade happens. Then another. And suddenly, doubt appears. They start questioning everything. Is this strategy really working? Maybe I should change something. Maybe I should try another system. And before they realize it, they abandon the plan. They move to something new, and the cycle repeats. In this video, I want to explain something very important: how to trust your trading system. Because without trust, even the best strategy will fail in your hands. And with trust, even a simple strategy can become powerful. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you will understand why traders struggle to trust their systems, how professional traders build that trust, and how you can develop confidence in your own approach. And if you want to build a strong trading mindset, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset. This channel focuses on trading psychology, discipline, and emotional control. Now, let us begin with a simple truth. A trading system is not meant to win every trade. It is meant to work over a series of trades. This is where most traders make a mistake. They expect immediate results. They expect consistency in the short term. But trading does not work that way. Even a good system will have losing trades. Even a good system will have losing streaks. And if you do not understand this, you will lose trust very quickly. Now let us talk about why traders do not trust their systems. The first reason is unrealistic expectations. Many traders believe a good strategy should work almost all the time. So when losses appear, they assume something is wrong. But losses are part of the system. They are not a sign of failure. They are part of the process. The second reason is lack of testing. If you have not tested your system properly, you will not trust it. You will always feel uncertain because you do not have proof. Professional traders test their strategies over many trades. They understand how the system behaves. They know what to expect. This knowledge builds confidence. The third reason is emotional reaction. When traders experience losses, they feel discomfort. They want to avoid that feeling, so they change their system. They adjust their rules. They try to fix something that may not be broken. This constant change destroys consistency. Now let us talk about something important. Trust is built through experience, not through theory. You can read about trading. You can watch videos. You can learn strategies, but real trust comes from execution, from following your system repeatedly, from seeing how it performs over time. Now let us talk about how lack of trust affects your behavior. First, it creates hesitation. You see a valid setup, but you do not take it. You think, maybe this one will fail. Second, it creates inconsistency. Sometimes you follow your system. Sometimes you do not. This makes it impossible to measure performance. Third, it creates strategy hopping. You move from one system to another, always searching for something better, but never giving anything enough time to work. Now let us move into real examples. Imagine a trader who has a system. The system gives a clear signal, but the trader hesitates. They think about recent losses. They skip the trade. Later, the trade works. This creates frustration. Pause. And it weakens trust further. Now imagine another trader. They follow the same system. They take the trade. It loses. They take the next trade. It also loses. But they continue following the system. After several trades, the system performs as expected. This builds trust, because they see the full picture. Now let us consider another situation. A trader modifies their system after every loss. They change entry rules. They change exit rules. They adjust indicators. This creates confusion, because now there is no consistency. And without consistency, there is no trust. Professional traders avoid this. They commit to their system. They give it time. They evaluate it properly. Now let us talk about mental frameworks that help build trust. The first framework is probability thinking. Understand that each trade is independent. One loss does not define your system. You must think in terms of many trades. The second framework is process over outcome. Focus on execution. Did you follow your rules? This is what matters, not the result of one trade. The third framework is patience. Trust takes time. You cannot build it overnight. You must allow your system to play out. The fourth framework is consistency. The more consistently you follow your system, the more confidence you build. Now let us talk about practical exercises. One powerful exercise is backtesting. Go through historical charts. Test your system. See how it performs. This builds understanding. Another exercise is forward testing. Trade your system with small risk. Follow it exactly. Observe the results. This builds real experience. Another helpful practice is journaling. Write down every trade. Was it according to your system? What was the result? Over time, patterns will appear. This creates clarity. Another exercise is rule commitment. Before each trading session, remind yourself, I will follow my system exactly. No changes, no exceptions. This strengthens discipline. If this video is helping you understand your trading behavior, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset, because trust is one of the most important elements of trading success. Now let us talk about something deeper. Trust in your system is also trust in yourself, because you created that system. You tested it.
You chose it. When you do not trust your system, you are also doubting your own decision-making. Professional traders develop self-trust. They accept that not every decision will be perfect, but they commit to their process.
Now let us move toward the final message. You will experience losses. You will experience doubt. You will feel uncertain at times. This is normal. But your system does not need to change every time you feel discomfort. Let me leave you with one final thought. You do not need a perfect system. You need a system you can trust. And trust is built through consistency, through discipline, through repetition. Stay patient, stay consistent, and remember that the strongest traders are not the ones with the most complex systems. They are the ones who trust and execute their system with discipline. And if you want to continue building that mindset, subscribe to Bull Mindset. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.